So whenever the topic comes up of talking about just, whether it's work-life balance or working to, insane hours, there's always going to be somebody listening who's wondering, that's great, but is that person happy? And I know in your book, you present the findings from, I believe it was Angela Duckworth. She did a study basically finding a clear link between grittiness and the level of happiness that people pursue. If you could speak to that.
It is worth pointing out that grit is the very last motivator you want to reach for. Grit is what we use when all the motivators run out. So what looks like really hard work is not, because there are six major motivators that we work with in peak performance. And if you get them all pointed the same way and all augmented by proper goal setting, you get a tremendous amount of push going forward. And some of those motivators are broken into what psychologists talk about as levels of happiness. And there's basic happiness. How do you feel right here, right now? And the truth of the matter is, there's not a whole lot you can do about that one. We are born with emotional set points. We got a low point and a high point, and most of our lives are lived in between. You can move the set points a little bit. Regular access to flow can slide you up. Death of a child or chronic unemployment can slide you down. Other than that, they tend to be pretty fixed. And they're set up usually by time we're 11 or 12. And we don't really know entirely what is doing that yet, but we just know it sort of happens. And that's happiness. As Dan Harris pointed out, you can be about 10% happier. And we talked about some of the tools: gratitude list, mindfulness, regular exercise. There are other things, but those are the tools that lower anxiety and increase happiness and emotional regulation, some other things. The next level up is what is called enjoyment. And this is essentially a high flow lifestyle, but it also means that the thing that is driving you into flow so frequently aligns with your goals. So I have a lot of ski goals because I'm a skier and I live in the mountains. I ski a lot, but I also use the ski mountain as my laboratory for flow studies. It's my personal laboratory, and it has been for 30 years. So there's those motivations start to fold together. And then you get to the top level of motivation, happiness, which is purpose is how we talk about it now. And all that means is that it's what I just described. It's the activity that is aligned with my goals. Skiing is further aligned with one of my big sort of missions in life. And one of my big missions is obviously to advance flow science and research and training. It's all very nestled. And as a result, first of all, to return to an earlier topic, when you're passionate, when you're on purpose, you get a lot of focus for free, right? I don't have to worry about paying attention. It sort of happens automatically. And you get, extra boosts in learning and memory and all kinds of stuff along the way as a result of that. So this is some of what I meant earlier when you get the biology working for you rather than against you. Just go farther, faster with a lot less fuss.